how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Just hanging out, taking one day at a time in this motherfucking place. You never know what you're gonna get,
I know.
right?
I know. Boy, do I know. Yep.
Mm.
A little bit
So,
crazy, huh?
yeah, a little bit crazy, man. It is. It's always something. Well, hey, what's up, folks? How y'all doing?
Hmm.
We hope you're getting in here, joining this combo tonight, man. Get your popcorn ready. We're
Mm-hmm.
live. We send ours to the worthy. Worthy, you know who you are. We just hanging out, man. Taking it easy. Right,
Yeah.
baby girl?
We
Slow and
sure
low.
are slow and rolling. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
If
That's what
anybody
I'm
in there
talking
wants to say
about.
hello, that would be really nice. And we understand
Truth
if
seekers.
you're gonna come show up later, because you know we can't always
You
be here
know,
for it
truth
all the
seekers.
time. All right.
Join the combo, man. Get in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Get in on it. We had some new developments, but I can't say nothing right now because I don't know. And maybe in a couple days we'll do a special, exclusive. But I gotta wait. So other
Front
than
row
that,
stuff.
man, what?
Front row stuff.
Yeah, front row shit or knock your socks off type of shit, right, baby girl?
That's right, sugar bear.
Yeah, man. So those of you guys that talked about reaching out, getting at me personally, well, my wife was waiting on y'all to send a message. I'm game, man. Whenever you guys want to chop it up, man. However, just let my baby girl know. And hell yeah, man. I'm looking to do something with you guys. And, we can collaborate on a few things. I don't know, whatever you got in mind. Let's chop it up and talk about it. You know, I give you my best all the time.
Okay,
so let her know.
So it's there. You know, the information's there. Contact information.
Right.
You don't have to look very far.
Right.
Been posting it everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to, that's cool too. We understand. Brant's big scary guy. No, he's not.
Oh. Oh man. Come on now. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe
Now,
the
check
hype.
it out. Hey, babe.
Hmm?
Little trip down there. Not little trip. I guess it's that big trip down there in
Valley?
CDCR, right? At women's prison.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So there's
Where,
been a lot of action out there. CIW and CCWF. There's been
the
a lot of
down there,
kicking back, not kicking back, but kicking back.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
The ladies have had enough of their shit. In other words, and you know, I applaud them for standing up and fighting back.
Absolutely.
And taking charge of their lives a little bit. I know it's not going to be easy.
Much love and respect to all the sisters down there fighting the battle that I'm fighting, the corruption battle. And
yeah,
we read an article, we read something on that the other day down there where they locked them in a fucking chow hall like a can of sardines, 200 of them.
108 degrees
200
outside.
women in 108-degree weather outside. Well, I don't know if you guys are aware, but a lot of them Central Valley prisons, Corcoran, Pleasant Valley, Avenal, Sadaf, Kern Valley, North Kern Valley, CIW, CCWF, all those prisons, a lot of them only have water coolers or swamp coolers. And, they're very ineffective, folks. I mean, bad. And so they put these women, up to 200 of them from a housing unit, in a chow hall 4, 5, 6 hours, and they're cooking,
Yeah.
And what they think was going to happen, right? In the afternoon at that.
The hottest
What
time of
they
the
think
day.
was going to happen.
Mhm.
Right. And then I guess they got, there's 7 officers that got but got transferred out of there as a result of this whole trip. The women got pissed off and started getting off on, I guess, a couple of cops in there or bitching or however it went. I wasn't there. I don't know. But I can see the scene in my head because I've been in that situation. And I've been in that situation, and I know what it's like. And so I can see, it getting a little out of hand. And then next thing you know, the cops deploy this OC spray. Well, they got this new super-powered OC spray that's called the Vapor. It's a vapor. It's not a liquid. And it sucks all the oxygen out of the air, and the only thing you can breathe in is this some type of ghost pepper shit or
Good Lord, no.
whatever these chemical agents are. Right. So could you imagine what that did to that chow hall? That chow hall was probably about 102 degrees, maybe 105 because you got 200 bodies in there, and it's 108 outside. And when you release a chemical agent inside of an enclosed box, it becomes a lethal situation. And so I guess they transferred out 7 of the cops that were responsible. Fuck transferring. Them sorry motherfuckers ought to be fired or charged. I mean, they created the situation in the first place. And, you don't fucking do that type of crap and put people in that position where you're putting their lives in danger by your actions, and then they're crying and bitching because they got transferred without a warning. So fucking what? They shouldn't even have a fucking job. They should be living under a fucking bridge somewhere. I mean, it's a shame, baby girl. I trip on that right there. Like, some fucking pig is going to cry, but yet he created the situation, or her, or whoever it was that created that. Man, that's horrible. Right?
Yeah, no, I don't understand how they can even justify, a fraction of their decisions. I guess there was something else that was CCWF. Well, I don't even know what happened at CIW, but it blew up too. And I should have done my homework, guys. Sorry.
That's all right. We'll check into that later. But I mean, I know there's protests going on down there, right? They were protesting yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I think so. And there's not a whole lot out there. They're really keeping the women quiet or subduing their issues, and it's really upsetting because they're the voices that struggle the most.
Yeah, they are, man.
They don't do the violent thing either. So to drive them to violence, they really had to be pushed. Most of them, are pretty fearful. Yeah, they might get violent amongst
Yeah.
themselves, but they don't really push back like the way the guys do in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And to push them to that level, you know, it's got to be bad, real bad.
Yeah. But bro, I'm thinking that when they were getting sprayed, right, and there's no flowing air, because like when you're in the open environment on the yard and you get hit with that crap, it hurts. I mean, it fucks you up, right? But once the air starts flowing over your face and you blink your eyes, you keep blinking, and you're not supposed to close your eyes. And, you know, you just breathe and you focus on your breath. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. But it's exacerbated and it's enhanced in an enclosed box with no airflow, and the heat like that, you know, probably that, you know, being 102, 105 degrees.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I could only imagine them women probably thought they were dying.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Oh, they probably were. I'm
you.
sure they were passing out.
Yeah.
You know, we got some activity over
Yeah.
here in our chat. If you want me to,
Yeah, give me an update.
Okay. Well, first Tim and Outlaw have come to hang out with us. I'm sorry, I'm stalling because I'm looking at this. We got some Anthony and Tom C getting into it.
Okay, Tim K and Outlaw and Anthony, I'm sitting on all you guys. Outlaw.
Anthony had to go because he wants to talk about Jesus, and so he had to go.
Oh yeah, sorry, Anthony. We're not doing that on this channel.
We're
but
very.
Let me go to Outlaw real quick, man.
All right.
You said Outlaw's over here, right?
Yeah, he's got questions too.
Outlaw, I gotta tell you, bro, that video you dropped on Jack Off Joker J, dumbass motherfucker. Man, oh boy, that was some deep shit. I gotta tell you, that was a good one, bro. You hit it right on the fucking head. I gotta tell you too, bro. I cannot stomach to hear that motherfucker's voice. It makes my skin crawl backwards. You know, because I know that he is a flat out S&Y piece of shit doing whatever CDCR and IGI and institutional gang investigators want him to do. And he is the one that my wife discovered was using my picture on an incident of a homicide that had nothing to do with me. He was using my picture. So, that's a fact.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And really, that's all. That's all we've ever really explored in this Snitch 2 was me looking for Brant being treated unfairly or spoken about or used or exploited. And then then we discovered the Outlaw and he was telling truth, and so that's why we listen to you, because he has to call back. I personally love the Stanford Prison Experiment. Seen it 3 different versions, 2 English, 1 German, and it says it all, man. It really shows the truth in how power is such a powerful drug. I'm gonna wait for Brant to call back and get his input on that. And you know how we felt about that. Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Outlaw says it means a lot coming from a righteous, active convict activist.
Right on, Outlaw. I appreciate that, bro. And just know this. is that, when my wife discovered he had my pictures on his thing, and he was misrepresenting some homicide on his thing with my pictures, and I spoke about it, but in a general manner, because I feel that if I mention them turds' names, it's giving them relevance.
Yep.
And so for me, they're irrelevant. Okay, for me to hate them, this is how I do it. For me to hate them, they have to count. They have to count. And for them to count, they have to be active. They have to be of honor. They have to be of integrity. They have to be of solid moral standings. So I don't even hate them. Why? Because they don't count.
You gotta love something before you can hate it, right?
Right. And for me, man, I just, them motherfuckers are straight beyond jack-offs. They're fucking lower than a child molester in my book, or they're equal. So I just, my wife caught that little punk son of a bitch using my fucking picture. I tore his ass up, without his name being attached. And I'm sure he knew. I'm sure he knew. And then we caught him. What is that? The one we caught? You caught baby girl that was reading a script.
Yeah.
He was reading a script for IGI.
Yeah.
He was reading a script for IGI. And they're all scrap, man. They are, man. They're scrap.
No, I get it. You might have notes or whatever, but it I don't know. The dialogue, or I should say the monologue, seemed really canned, and it was very specific in a very condemning way. It was It was destroying characters, and that's funny. I heard that. What was it?
But give me.
These people, they're hypocrites in it. They're constantly saying, I don't do this, I don't do that, but they are doing this, they are doing that, and we're doing it right now, and it kind of sucks, and I really want to move on from it.
Yeah, I'm about done with that piece of shit and the rest of them pieces of shit, them snitch tubers. Hey, but let me tell you real quick, babe, is that when he's making money off both sides of the equation,
yeah, we're over it.
I just paying him. I just paying him. And then the society is giving him money.
Right.
I mean, goddamn.
And then the advertising and YouTube's advertising. Right. Don't forget.
Right. So, okay, enough said on that piece of shit. Jack off Jade, you're a scumbag. You know it. Whatever, bud. I'm gone. See ya. Okay, next topic.
Okay, well, first of all,
I want to get back to the women. Wait. Let me get back to the women, because they have earned that. They have that coming. Them women are down there burning up. They're down there in boxes that have no air, and I've been there. I know how it is in corporate shoot. It's the same way. And so, the 7 officers that are involved in that all got transferred. They're crying like little bitch boys and girls, whoever the fuck they are. And, they got body cameras now. I'm sure the body cameras show a lot of shit. And a lot of these cops don't like the body cameras because they can't do what they used to do. Or in fact, they did it recently, and I'm going to, in a couple days, you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's going to be huge. I'm working on something that's going to be fucking riveting.
Huge.
All our viewers and everybody else's viewers, you're going to shit your pants. It's that good. I mean, it's not good for us. It's good. It's bad for the corrupt system. But just understand.
No, it's good for it's good for the exposure, though. The corruption is showing its true colors. It's coming to the surface, and we're gonna fucking show you how sick these people really are.
Yeah.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I'm gonna give you guys another receipt of check cashing. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few days. We might even do exclusive on Friday. I don't know. But just stay tuned, man, because it's a good one. it's probably gonna rock. It's gonna rock this whole trip.
Renegade here says that that dude had lots of videos taken down for defamation by family.
Who's Renegade?
What?
Wait, who?
J Hands. That motherfucker, J Hands, Renegade Media, snitch tuber, la-di-da, the one we're not going to mention because, you know.
I know, but wait a minute. Who's saying that?
Outlaw.
Oh, okay. You said Renegade here.
No.
I thought Renegade was saying
Outlaws
Renegade.
and Renegade Media had numerous videos taken down by family members who complained about defamation.
Yeah.
So
right on, man. Fuck yeah, man.
You're in a big fat hurry, man.
Right on.
You're in a big fat hurry. Let's slow a roll.
I know. Yeah, I gotta slow my roll, man. I get a little ahead of myself, folks. You might have noticed.
Just a little bit.
Baby girl got to give me a motherfucking sedative. Let me smoke a little joint or something, man. I need me a joint or something, man. I wish I had.
I ain't gonna let you have that in there. So
I know.
Outlaw also asked what your point of view is on the Stanford experiment.
That's the one they put the fucking cops in charge of the inmates, and it got all bad within a couple of days.
Yep.
Okay, so, well, that shows the world how bad and how fast power corrupts.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
That shows the world. And you know the bad part about that, Outlaw, is that they know that study right there. They've done that study, but why the fuck is it still going on then? You know? And that was only a couple days. I think it was 48 hours, and they pulled the plug on it.
On the third day, yeah. It was supposed to be a 6-week project or something. They pulled it in 3 days.
Right. It just shows how bad their power goes to the brain. Hey, you know, I'll tell you a real quick little trick. I seen a cop, CO. He just got his stripes of being, he just got in from the academy. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he got his, you could see it, I could smell it. You know, I know these dudes. I know when they work around EOPs, the JCATs and the PCs, because they got a certain attitude about them being a regular GP officer that works GP yard. Mm-hmm. You could see how they carry themselves. I mean, my intuition is just is beyond, you know. And, well, this guy had barely come out of the academy, and I guess he thought he was king shit, right? He thought he was the king shit. Now that he came out the academy, he's working in the prison, and then he ran up on a black guy on the main line, mind you, and told him, put your hands up on the wall, spread your legs. So the black guy did it, and when he went up his leg, the inner side of his thigh, he hit the black guy's nuts. And the black guy goes, oh, you're a faggot, huh? And he goes, what'd you say? And he fucking grabbed the back of the black guy's pants and pulled him up as a crack. You know, like give him a wedgie. Mm-hmm. And the black guy turned around and knocked the fuck out of this dude. One shot Erston. Put him straight to sleep, Mike Tyson style. Damn. And that guy right there, after he got knocked out, he was never the same. And I seen him years later in the hole, in like 2002, right here in this building. No, right here at A5. The original assay was A5. And I told him, I said, I bet you learned a lot since then, huh? He goes, yeah, man, I ain't that cocky motherfucker no more. My jaw still ain't right. My teeth are still fake. I said, I bet you learned a motherfucking big lesson off that, man. He said, yeah, man. It takes a while, you know, for us to, you know, get our feet under us. I said, well, you might want to teach the next fucking young cop that comes in here not to be like that, you know? Because it's like, you don't have to be that way just because you got some fucking badge when your only jurisdiction is inside of a prison. You're not all that, you know. I mean, you're just a guard. You're a turnkey. You're a turnkey. That's all you are is a turnkey. And you know, I mean, who gives a fuck about some power? But they do. You know, that's what they do. And it's a shame because that experiment only lasts 3 days, right, babe? And
Right.
can you imagine after they've been in here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years?
Okay, here's what I'm tripping on though, just a little bit here, okay? Because
Yeah.
they were all students, they were all volunteers, they were all given roles to
Right.
participate in a simulation, and immediately the ones that were made into guards had a sense of superiority right off the top.
Yeah.
Right down to what the dude, you know, trying to force a dude to drink milk when he's allergic to it, shit like that. Just real weird shit right off the top. And I'm sure it went something quite like that in the actual experiment. But when I think about these more educated people, I mean by skill educated, like nurses and such that work in residential type of treatment places where for the most part they don't act that way because of the responsibility of managing other people. And and it just kind of blows my mind how that position, I really do think that if prison were to truly work, there would be a common goal of setting one straight, not setting one on fire.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
no, you're right, baby girl. You're right.
There's none of that except for the ones who suck up, and you shouldn't have to be a suck up. It's just creepy, okay? You know, if you're honorable and you got integrity and you hold your own, you got to battle with them in the sense that you don't want to kiss their ass, basically. Right. And there's some folks that ass kissing is just not a thing that happens. I happen to be one of those people. I remember being a little kid being told, "Oh, you're not gonna put up for anyone, are you?" And it's like, no.
Nope.
Never.
Absolutely not. And I'm that same way, baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not kissing no ass. I'm not stroking no ego. I'm not. You know, you do a good job and you did something. Hey man, fuck yeah, I'm gonna give credit for credit's due because I'm humble. I recognize good shit when I see it. I recognize bad shit when I see it. And you know, I got no problem giving credit to where it's due. And you know, but you know, there's a line. There's that line, and I just, you know, babe, when it comes to the cops, and again, the SNYs or the IGI, whoever the fuck, you know, they're all law enforcement to me. The way they look at it, like, hey, you got to do what I say because I got a badge on. Okay, well, there's a right way and a wrong way to asking me to do what you want me to do. You know,
you have 60 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Daniel, can you please get on the wall? Put your hands on the wall. All right, I got no problem for you. Or, hey, Daniel, get the fuck on the wall. You know, I'm gonna look at you like, man, suck my motherfucking dick, you fucking punk. I ain't getting on the wall. Make me. It's just, there's a way of doing it shit like that, you know, and, you know, they get drunk with power. I gotta call it.
Let's call and...
Boy, that Globalina's relentless. Hey, Timmy Dark, my arm's doing okay. It seems to hurt more now that I'm out of pain meds, so imagine that. It's just crazy. I had no idea the Stanford experiment was being replicated all over the world. I thought we were living in it. Really, here in CDCR, it is the eternal Stanford experiment. It's just insane. What it's proven. Now I have to ask you: was there any other results? than what was in the original. Because if there was some other type, I don't know. I was looking at something and it said like all these other countries have 3 years of training to become prison staff, but only 33 weeks in America.
Hi, I'm back, baby
And
girl.
they only have a
So,
couple deaths, whereas we have like, what is it, 35 and counting? I've lost count of how many deaths there have been in CDCR recently. It's insane.
this year, I think you're about right, 30, 35. I mean, it's outrageous. It's outrageous, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I do want to comment on this one thing before I move on to this tax stuff, because this other shit is very, very eye-opening for you guys. Uh, that shit that I'm hearing about these visiting room incidents, I guess there's been two things in the visiting rooms in other prisons, right?
Right.
Somebody attacking their visitor.
Right.
One of them did it with a razor blade. The other one just beat on the other one, the woman. And I'm going to tell y'all this. The visiting room has always been a neutral area. We do not do nothing in front of the visitors. We do not do nothing in this area. And it's a common convict respect and law. It's basically written in stone. This is what we don't do out here in this place.
Right.
You know? So, and the people that's done that, I would have to assume are EOP JCATs, or they're not my people, or Southern Mexicans, or Northern Mexicans. So, and I don't know who they're. I do know that the paper said it was a black guy and one of the incidents, or maybe both. I'm not sure, but we will never do that. And that is a flat-out violation of the convict code. Right there. That's a flat fucking violation of the convict code. I don't agree with it. It's wrong to beat on a woman in the first place, slice a woman, or do anything inappropriate to a woman. And then to do it in the visiting room when she comes up to see your sorry fucking ass. And you're gonna, she's gonna get retained by getting sliced open, and the cops let that shit happen. I mean, come on, man, it's just wrong. So that's all I'm gonna say on that issue. It's wrong. No white boy, no Northern Mexican or Southern Mexican would ever do that in a visiting room. That are GP. GPs don't get down like that.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So. Let's talk about this tax thing, folks.
Hold on.
My buddy, I got a buddy who.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. There's stuff.
Okay.
We're having conversation with other people, honey. You gotta let other people talk every
my
once
bad.
in a while.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
Okay,
We got
so-
some comments.
So Tim K said that the Stanford experiment has been replicated many times all over the world, and he didn't understand my question. My question was, have they had different results, or has all the results been the same?
From what I know, they've all been the same. I'm not 100% sure of that, bud, but I think they're all the same. That's just what I think. And I read that in one of Todd Asker's lawsuits or his habeas corpuses, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not. I do know that at Pelican Bay, when the Madrid versus Gomez, I think it was, case came out, and in that case there, they sent a bunch of people down to Corcoran for having being on triple CMS, and you couldn't be in Pelican Bay Shoe no more. And that was in the late 80s. No, my bad. That was in the 90s. They said the judge in that case said, well, we're only talking about men that been in the shoe for a year and a half on this case here. I don't even want to touch how long men that's been in the shoe 5 and 10 years, because he's talking about, I guess the plaintiff of that case was only in the shoe for a year and a half or two,
Right.
and the judge goes, well, did you imagine somebody been in the shoe for 5 or 10 years, and then how the cops treat him, and so I'm not too sure on that, but the Madrid case did shed some light on some of that stuff too. I would have to go back and reread it.
Right.
We got anything else, man? We got anything else, folks?
No. Timmy Dark came in and my arm, she's good. She's all right. She's in a sling.
Timmy Dark, I'll send mine to you.
No, okay, let's go on. Let's go on to this tax thing, because it's real.
All right. Now check this out. My buddy came off the main line, and he was the head Mac rep out there. Mac rep is a guy that works for the people, for the prisoners on the GPR to get what we got coming from the administrations. So he's like a representative. You got a white, black, Mexican, North, South, one, and the other. There's usually about 5 of them. And then you have the chairman of all of the 5. And he's the top guy. So my buddy was the top chairman. And he explained to me just a few things that made I had blanks on because I haven't been on the line in a long time. Well, in 2020 to 2023, we were getting price gouged on the commissary. So top ramen noodle, we call it a soup, right? Went from 25 cents to 55 cents. A bag of coffee, 3 ounces, non-name brand, like the lowest of the lowest bag of instant coffee, it was $1.10, went to $3.10. And then a bar of soap was like $2.50, and
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
a box of saltine crackers was $1.25. It went to $6.50. Okay, so they price gouged us really bad. And then my buddy said they had some body wash on there that was called Suave Body Wash Strawberry, what used to be $2.60. So they switched out the maker and put some Night Rain, real cheap water-based stuff that was 4 ounces less of the bottle and left the price the same. So he collected all these receipts. Everybody's buying this. Went and talked to the canteen manager and the warden. Well, what they were doing was they were getting a cheaper product, leaving it for the same high price, and they were putting all this money in their pocket. And off every yard, they make $3,000 to $6,000 per commissary draw in their pockets, and there's 3 yards. So you're looking at anywhere from $9,000 to $18,000 per month gain that they make off of us. So they were bilking us and doubling up, tripling up, quadrupling up prices, and they put the money in their pockets.
Wasn't that money supposed to go into your prisoners' welfare fund?
Yes, it was. So the money's supposed to go to the inmate welfare fund, which is used to purchase basketball, handball, inmate stuff. Like, okay, so here's another part of this conversation. It purchased the TVs in the visiting room for the visitors, the toys for the kids, little play box area, the books and shit like that. Now, every visiting room at the time were supposed to have the Nintendo game systems for the kids. Mm-hmm. Well, they kept getting stolen.
By who?
They would be in there.
By who?
I'm going to tell you. IGI.
What?
IGI and cops would steal these games, the Nintendos, from the visiting room kids, take it to their offices and play it. Look what Kevin Steele said, baby girl, on that one thing
Oh
we read on there.
yeah, they were just like hanging out and playing on their Nintendo games. That was a Sam Stanton
well, that's
article.
where, right. That's Sam Stanton, Sacramento Bee, the whistleblowers, Kevin Steele. He said that right there. And my buddy said, so that they would buy a brand new Nintendo game system with about 10 games for the kids. And it'd be out there 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Monday, that thing is gone. And they kept coming up missing. Every time they got them. And, it would take a month to get a brand new system, but it would come up missing. And it was the cops taking them. It was IGI taking them from the kids. So they kept doing this, right? Mm-hmm. They kept doing this, kept stealing from us. And then, boom, one time he said there was an audit done on where all these Nintendos going. Like 40 fucking Nintendos were gone.
Wow.
40.
So they had to have been taking them home too, right? I mean, they weren't just putting them in the office.
You know it.
They couldn't afford one? Wait a minute, they're making all that fucking money and they can't afford their own goddamn toys?
Right.
They're stealing them from kids that probably the only chance to get to play at one of those things is in that room?
Right. Yeah. I mean, think about that, man. That's for the kids, man.
That's
and then, I mean, goddamn, dude, you're going to take this shit from us in prison? You're the lowest of the lowest, man. And it's like, cool. They think they're cool for doing this type of shit to us? This is rehabilitation. Are you fucking serious?
So all those food sales and stuff and all that money that they collect supposedly for you guys, do you ever actually see
Yeah, my buddy said, we don't ever see any of it. My buddy said that they hated him so much that the warden and his administration and the captain, he goes, man, they fired me. They got me out of there because I was not letting them get away with this shit. And I did what I could, but he didn't have the support on the streets and the advocation that my baby girl gives me and you guys give me. You guys, I love y'all, man. You guys help them. You guys are just tuning in, man. And being aware of what the fuck's going on is a great fucking thing, man. Well, you remember, baby girl, a while back we were talking about the leaking roofs?
Yep. Okay,
$27 million per roof. Watch this, folks. $27 million per roof. Well, they lay down some big, thick rubber mats on the roof. And, they lay them together. They're supposed to seal the seams and then tar over the top of them. Well, they did not do that. They didn't do nothing right. And they had to go back and redo them all again.
Why are they
get it right?
Why are they putting black rubber on the roof of a building that's in the hot sun all day long?
Right. The baby girl is, and I know what they're doing. They're probably spending a couple million and pocketing $25 million in their pocket. And get this. This is even again more verification of what I said. They're paying the level.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You're paying level 1 inmate daily labor workers like.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
What, 12 cents an hour?
Yeah, I think 12 to 22 cents an hour, and there's like 10 of these guys to do each roof. And I mean, God damn, folks, they're taking the money, man. They're fucking they're fucking all you people out of your money. And they got me in prison. Let me call back.
Hey, Ken, I'll let Brant know that you showed up tonight. He's on a roll. And this stuff just gets so out of hand. It's mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling, everything that's going on. I mean, we've been hearing about it and seeing it, but uh, what's going on the inside there is it's madness. It's madness throughout the whole system. These fucking want to be Bronco riders. Okay, you're back.
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call.
Oh, come on. I hit 5 twice.
Thank you for using Global Tailway.
Difficult.
Man.
Oh, Globalina
Yeah,
was
he's a retard.
thinking about it. Ken came to say
Yeah.
hi.
Ken, what's up, bro? I see him on Ken. Hey, real quick, Ken, just so you know, in a couple days, what I was talking to you about yesterday, is we're going to do a video on that, but I'm not going to do that until a couple days from now. It's going to be very exclusive and earth-shaking. So stay tuned, bro. I'm going to do a really good video on that. I had to get my friend's permission first and get his approval.
Well,
Did
give
I
it
get
all
that
away
tonight?
now. Come on now.
No, I'm not, man. But I'm going to do that in a couple days. So, yeah, that's all I can say. But other than that, they are wasting the money on these fucking pigs in their fucking games, and the fucking roofs, the $27 million, they're probably only paying $2 million per roof and pocketing the money.
Well,
I guarantee you, man.
have you done
Get
the
a
math?
journalist that does.
Have you done the math and figured out exactly how much your $100,000 is paying for you specifically?
No, I haven't done it. I mean, I have not broke it down because I have to see receipts first, right? In order to get a gauge on it, what they say, they feed us less than $3 a day, right?
Right, that's like $1,000 a year.
Right. So, and then I guess the other part would be electricity, rent. I guess I gotta pay their rent and board, room and board, or security, or fucking. I don't know. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they make that guesstimation. But I do know this.
Huh.
They're not spending $27 million per roof.
or $100,000 on your
This call
upkeep.
and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Well, maybe yours specifically because they constantly having to ship you out medically, but
Yeah,
you get yours.
one way or another. But man, I'd rather be home.
I know.
I'd rather be at home. Fuck them and their $100,000. Let me go home and make that money.
All right.
You know? Yeah. But yeah, man, I wanted to share that with you guys. They had this smooth fucking canteen price gouging on us until my buddy exposed them, and they did not like that. They did not like that at all. They were fucking. Can you imagine $6.50 for a box of, and not even a fucking name brand box of saltine crackers, man.
Yeah.
And it was $1.25.
It's like they take your money and then they take your money.
Mm-hmm.
They take
Yeah,
my money
yeah,
too,
baby.
and they take everybody's money, and then after they're done taking
Right.
everybody's money, they make money and take that too.
They do.
They do.
Oh,
They
man.
just it's like the
Yeah.
biggest money dump in the state. And when you really look at how
And they're
much
fucking,
money
I
it
think-
generates for itself, it's just terrifying.
I think you could say the biggest money dump in the country. I mean, look at the fucking difference between their budget at $18 billion and the entire federal prison system budget at
Wait.
$9 billion.
I want to know how our California state's in a deficit, but we're gonna give illegal aliens 0 down, 0% free loans until they sell their home, and then they owe 20% on the difference.
Fucking loans. Can I get a loan? You think I can get a fucking loan?
I've been in California my whole life, and my owning a home dream has been shattered over and over and over again.
I know, baby girl. That sucks.
I know.
That sucks, man.
No, look, not for lack of hard work, that's for sure.
Oh, right. Oh, get this, folks. You guys want to hear some funny shit? Not funny, but it's more fucked up shit, but it is kind of funny. This is how they treat their fucking gassers.
Wait, before you go down that road, there's some comments.
What?
Let's
hear it.
Ken's friend Stomp is here and says full support from Oklahoma.
I send my homeboy to Oklahoma. Hell yeah, right on. What else, bud?
And tell their friend that they're thinking of him.
Right on, man. I send my best to all you guys out there, man. Hold it down out here in Cali, y'all hold it down out there. So, check this shit out. A while back, I was telling y'all about these fucking shit-eating S&Y gassers, they use these guys to gas us and shit because they're so scared to go to the garden. They don't want to. Oh, my
God.
Well, I know. But here's the funny thing.
Okay.
Is they're going to transfer this guy now. They gave him NDS status, non-disciplinary. So you get this tablet now, you get all the functionality of it, the functions of it, and they're going to transfer him to a main line, and he gets to go to a fucking main line somewhere for the S and Ys and hang out.
What?
But yeah, and he's they allow this. They're using this guy to go out here and throw poop on us GP.
And then they give him a hall pass, and he can go to the next best thing. What the hell?
Yep. I said I'm like this. Y'all motherfuckers giving in dudes passes. Well, my next one just give me a pass.
All the way home. All the way home.
All the way home, man. And I won't raise no hell. I'll let it go. I won't raise no hell. Just give me a pass, man. No 115. In fact, let me out. Yeah, baby, girl, this place, these people are so ass backwards. They really are, man. They treat the chomos, rapos, and the homos, and the rats, and the snitches. Oh, like you wouldn't believe. It's like they treat them people like royalty, or like they're just all that, man. But we're gonna dog the people who got a little moral integrity, and we're gonna treat these other guys like dog shit, man. I don't know what the fuck. It's like a bizarre land, baby girl.
It is. Well, it's been that way for a while, kind of in a bigger picture too, when you look at it. This whole COVID thing. I mean, everybody is like in some kind of weirdo fucking reality. Right? Ken says the American dream is real. You just got to be asleep to believe it. Oh.
Get on, Ken. That's the truth, brother. I'm telling you, man. That's the fucking truth. Hey, man, if I could stay asleep my entire time, I would. But I got to wake up for an hour to do my lives with you guys, man. So, and hang out with my baby girl.
So let's like what's up with this guy though? He's getting out. He's not getting out, but he's getting out of the fucking RHU or whatever the hell we're calling it, solitary, and going to the main line right after throwing poop at somebody for a whole entire yard slot. Like, what was it, 3-4 hours? This guy was bombing this dude.
4 hours.
And you had to fucking be there and witness it. It was horrible, I'm sure. and he gets a pass. What the
Not only,
holy
hey man,
fuck?
it stinks. It's stanky, man. It's horrible. It's like a fucking monkey at a zoo. Hey, and add insult to injury.
Wait, is that policy?
The cops. No, that's not policy. The cops tell us one day after they go out there and they tell me and my neighbor and this other guy, man, we seen that dude gas that guy. We seen that shit 4 hours. My God. I'm like, man, look, dude. Well, you're telling me right now this is what you've seen, but if I did something wrong, I'm in trouble.
Huh.
I mean, even if I think about it, you know, and I've gotten many conspiracy to commit murder, and I ain't even thought about killing nobody.
Right. Meanwhile, they're running a conspiracy on you right now. This whole indictment, right. All of it was their conspiracy.
Right. But yet they're gonna come out here and tell me some shit like that. They watched the guy on camera do that shit for 4 hours. Oh, it's okay because he doesn't want it. Man, you're fucking crazy.
Then why are they sending them out to a main line? Oh, because it's an SNY.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Because SNY is what, 70-80% now?
No. Wait a minute, man. You must have missed it. There's not. It's the SNY main line. It's not a GP main line.
That's what I said.
Oh.
That's what.
Okay. Yeah, right.
See, Globalina was busy interrupting, so you didn't hear me say that.
Right. Well, this guy would never dare step his fucking foot on a fucking GPR. They would slaughter him like he wouldn't believe. He would. It would be a guillotine all over. You know, he wouldn't fucking. He don't have the balls in hell. He don't even have a twat. I mean, this dude. No way would he ever go to a GP line, and he knows it. You know, it's just disgusting. You know, they reward these shit eaters and shit slingers. We call them shit slingers, right? With good results for bad behavior. But then when me and my co-defendants are being cool, you know, we ain't done nothing wrong. You know,
they fuck with you guys all day long.
Yeah,
every little thing.
You know, we get fucked up. We get smashed on or something, and it's like, we ain't done shit wrong, you know?
And then they do their little petty, backhanded, little creepy acts, like double booking your appointments all the time.
Yeah, one of these old fucking faggot-ass S&Ys can tell them, oh, Scoop's plotting. 2 Scoops is plotting on so-and-so. Oh, man. Boy, I get in trouble like you wouldn't believe. Give me a long-ass shoe term. And I ain't even thinking about it. It's like Minority Report movie.
Well, except you're not thinking about it. Even if you were thinking about it, you weren't thinking about it.
Exactly. So I don't even know what I'm thinking.
You're thinking you like to get the hell on up out of there. That's what you're thinking.
Hey man, it's like they got me on some weird ass Mars prison. I don't fucking know.
Huh.
These motherfuckers. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely fucked up. And you know, I want to circle back around to the women down there and the rest of the folks down there fighting and going to battle to have some type of humane treatment as far as the AC goes and the hair goes.
Right.
And, you know, I've been there. I feel for them. My heart goes out to them all because I know what it's like to be in a box with no air in 110-degree weather, 108-degree weather. And they put these poor women in a little-ass chow hall. They're not that big, folks. The chow halls are not that big no more. And it's 108 degrees for 4 to 5 hours.
No.
They're lucky they didn't have 10, 15 dead bodies, you know? And then to say that for the, you know, somebody was saying, oh, the cops should get their job back, the cops should get an apology. I don't know, but I damn sure don't feel that. I feel they should be fired. I feel they should be charged. Because if I was doing something dirty,
You have 60 seconds remaining.
You still there? Oh no, Globalina, cut him off. You went blank. All back. Oh. Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, we fought and fought and fought. And I encourage anybody that has loved ones down there to write massive letters. And the best way to disseminate a letter, and I've said it before, is you carbon copy send it to everyone. And anyone you think that could be effective in pulling their covers or exposing their truth, carbon copy at them. And then also put a couple blind carbon copy witnesses. You would be amazed at how powerful that type of exposing, advocating will do. You there?
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
all right, I'm back there, girl.
All right. There you are.
I'm back. So,
Okay.
yeah, well, you guys got any questions, man? Comments, shoot them. And, we'll get at them right now, man. I want to tell you guys, though, fucking, when I do my videos, me and my wife do these videos, again, it's to enlighten all you guys out there. And, I don't get that many views. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I want you guys to be aware and everybody else to be aware of what's actually going on from a real motherfucker in solitary confinement and not some paid informant that's getting buku dollars for saying what they want me to say and doing propagating their agenda. That's not me. I'll never do that. I'll never get down like that. And so we do these videos, again, to enlighten you guys and hang out and tell you the truth. Right, babe?
Right. The only personalities that we have a problem with are the ones that are paid by the government. Really.
Right. The Smith tubers, the fucking people that are getting paid to spit a script.
Well, not them. No, they're not even. They're stupid. They're stupid. I'm talking about the admin of CDCR, governor, etc. These people just are not thinking. They're not listening. They're not caring. They're hurting people, and we want it to stop. We want them to stop being stupid about what they're calling corrections, because this ain't corrective. Go ahead.
No, it's not. It's not. I just all these other people know, that are working for them, because they got many minions that are doing their bidding and putting out the propaganda they want them to. So they are a part. They're an extension of their hand. The administration and the Sacramento headquarters is the palm of the hand, but they got all these little minions that are the fingers of the hand.
Yeah, some of them even unwittingly.
Unwittingly or wittingly, but and they're making money off of it. And it's like I got a serious problem with the lies that are being propagated, and they're making money. So I'm going to tell you guys the truth every time and let you know how your money's being spent. And this is my experience, my point of view, my experience, live, real shit.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
So I'm
not going to cut no corners. What?
We do have a question.
Okay, shoot.
All right. Stomp says they're separating brothers in the county here. Is that what's happening across prison system as well? Any insight on that?
They're separating brothers in the county. Okay, so when we all got out of the shoe stuff, they separated most of us. Some were one or two at each prison, but the majority of us was one at each prison. They wouldn't let us around each other, and they usually don't like us being together, in the same yard. And that comes from their control of the situation. They want to be able to control every aspect of my life, of my brother's life, and to be able to fucking try to play games between us. If you listen to some of my other videos, I put it out there on what they were doing, what they've been caught doing for the past 9 years. And so, yeah, they are doing that, but right now they don't have a choice on where to put us. They got us housed in solitary confinement, ADSEG, New Folsom State Prison, RHU unit. And they got 6 of us housed here, man. And once we're done, they're going to split us all up, no doubt about it. And that's just how they're going to do it. They might have 1 or 2 here and there, but the majority of us are going to be isolated. Yep, that's how that's going to be. So, but yeah, man, they want to be able to control everything, every part of my life. They don't even want me to have my wife in my life.
No. Well, most of that control is so they can run games on you too.
Right. Okay, you took the words right out of my mouth, baby girl. That's exactly what I was going to say. So, if you keep us where we can't communicate and talk about shit, they can run all their interference they want.
Yeah.
And that's been their game for the past 9 years, and it came out in my RICO case. It came out to all of us that this is what they've been doing. And so we got them. We caught them red-handed. Man. And, it goes all the way back to the fucking Sun Tzu days, and even before Sun Tzu, divide and conquer. And that's how they do it. And that's what they did for 9 years. But yeah, man, it's definitely a pleasure hanging out with y'all on here, man. Putting out this shit. But yeah, we got some good shit coming in the next couple days, folks. And you will not be disappointed on this show we got. It's a fucked up thing, but I'm going to put it out there here in a couple days.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate you too. He says he appreciates us putting this together for the truth.
Tim, man, you've been riding. Outlaw and Ken, all you guys been riding since day one. I send my love and respects to all you guys, man.
Right on.
All the time. If I try to get to all you guys' questions. If you have any ideas about videos and whatever you want me to talk about, if I can talk about it, I will. If I can't talk about it, I just tell you I'm not going to go down that route right there. Or if I can give you a generalization of it, I will, like the visiting room shit. I'm not with that stuff. That's not right. You don't do that, Well, that's our convict code. I've been down 30 years, and we've never, ever had that happen, So it had to be some fucking moron without moral integrity, But, yeah, so anyway, that's my video, folks, and I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, Mo.
All right. Outlaw says we appreciate both of you. I'm not here because you're trending or popular. We're here because you put real prison content, not boogeyman fairy tales.
That's right, brother. And I thank you for all your work myself and all your work on, even before I even got to know you. My wife's been telling me about you for years. And I truly appreciate you keeping it solid, real, and keeping them fucking snitch tubers in check and smashing on them with the truth. All you guys, man. And I send mine to the best. My best to the worthy. The worthy, you know who you are. And all the rest of the people who are faking the fuck you.
Right. Stomp says, "Oh, I guess you cut it off. I'll let him know that you send your best regards, Stomp. And thank you very much. We appreciate your being here, and all we can ask for is to share it widely to anybody who will listen. Thank y'all so very much for hanging out with us, and y'all have a good night, and see you in the funny pages."